Well, sounding the alarm on hearing loss. New tonight, we have a story about a silent struggle behind the scenes right here at CBS 13. So I hesitated to share this story, but when I discovered millions of Americans who would benefit from hearing aids don't wear them, I felt compelled to speak up because I was once one of them.
So right now what's happening is we're just administering what's called a pure tone test.
Dr. Mackey is an audiologist.
She's listening for the presentation of different tones.
Beyond testing his patients' hearing at Dignity Health in Elk Grove, he works day in and day out reconnecting people.
We'll just go to the right ear just so that you know it's coming.
To the sounds of everyday life.
It takes effects on you emotionally, psychologically, socially. There's a lot of things that we don't consider. It's not just hearing, it's everything else that goes along with it.
Oh, I can hear you in here. Okay.
That's the part I can relate to. Full disclosure, I'm one of his patients.
You came in and we were socializing quite well and you seemed very competent in your ability to communicate with me, and I wasn't picking up that there was a hearing loss. So obviously you had dealt with this a long time. Once we did the assessment, I could see right away, oh, there's actually quite substantial hearing loss here.
So imagine in bustling newsrooms with police scanners, video editing, trying to read lips over cubicle walls.
There have been times where I've asked you a question or I've wanted to start a conversation and I get nothing back. I thought you were ignoring me.
Oh no!
Now I know it's because you couldn't hear me.
emceeing events got challenging and even intimidating in echoing ballrooms.
Especially in your job, you're having to interact with anybody and everybody. Your hearing is going to be essential.
But while more than 28 million people could benefit from hearing aids, fewer than 1 in 5 actually use them. And according to the National Institute on Deafness and Other Communication Disorders, about 1 in 7 people have some degree of hearing loss.
You have to be courageous in taking that first step, and that first step is always the hardest step, but it's worth it.
Dr. Rodney Diaz with UC Davis researches hearing loss solutions, but advancing treatment is only part of it. Dr. Diaz says people with hearing loss need support, and not just from close friends and family.
There's a barrier, there's kind of an emotional and a social barrier to using hearing aids and to using devices. And we sort of, as a society, have to overcome that barrier.
That stigma often keeps people from getting critical help. According to the National Institutes of Health, even after diagnosis, most wait 9 years before getting a hearing aid. And untreated hearing loss has been linked to depression, social isolation. It's even been associated with health issues, including diabetes and heart disease.
In fact, I get this question a lot, is like, if I get a hearing aid, is it gonna be the really big one? And it's like, no, we don't have to do that anymore.
I have hearing aids now, and they're less than 2 inches long, even the same color of my hair tucked behind my ear. In fact, the only part that shows is a thin, clear wire, and these are pretty much the standard now.
When someone looks at you, it's not changing anything about your outward appearance. At least that's the goal. We hope that when you put them on, you're still you. Only now you're hearing a lot better and communicating a lot better.
They're so discreet, I can wear them with the studio earpiece we use to hear the producer during the newscast.
Yes.
A Manteca neighborhood is sounding the alarm.
Maybe the solution is hearing aids, maybe the solution is surgery, maybe the solution is something else. But communication with family, friends, loved ones is so important.
After all, life is meant to be heard. Perhaps the biggest lesson I've learned from hearing aids, they don't just change how you listen, but how you live.
I'm happy to hear that. That is the goal, of course, when you come see a healthcare practitioner, right, is can you please improve my quality of life? Thankfully, hopefully we've done that.
No,
right?
definitely.
And so it really is amazing how far hearing aids have come. You can connect them right to your phone just using an app to adjust the settings, from using them in a small setting with just one person to a crowded room or even a busy restaurant. And it's not just hearing aids. There are other devices to help with hearing loss. I'm going to show you how cochlear implants work, and they're more advanced than ever in part 2 of this series tomorrow.